Well...
Mark's not.
Oh, what?
Well...
What?
It was the worst night in the world when Aggie was born. It began in the old village, the one swept away by the rivers of fire. I thought we would all die, everyone washed in the burning orange death, and Aggie's mother howling with the pain. We made it as far as the cliff top by the sea. The mountain was still roaring and roaring. The rock ran in rivers, but Aggie was perfect. Small and angry, her tiny fists pummeling the air. I used mine. We chose a spot for the new village, closer to the beach. The burning rivers cool to pumice and black glass. I made sure everyone knew that a life that began in this way would be special. Not everyone believed me.
Mike, no.
Okay.
Of course we watched her. We had heard of her birth and seen her on the shore. Her feet sometimes in the seawater. We did not show ourselves at first. As a test, we left the mirror on the black shore, born of the volcano on the same day. She picked it up, turned it from side to side. She took it home. The next time I saw her, I introduced myself. We sang together, and I showed her how the mirror worked. How if you emptied your mind and thought of air, she saw a girl, her own daughter not yet born, as leader of the dry folk. I told Aggie to keep on gazing into that mirror.
Oh!
I was always fearless. My mother Aggie told me there was nothing I couldn't do. With Otsul and without, I hunted the deer, and younger still. One time Aggie had me knock her tooth out when she was in terrible pain. I didn't mind. Spears and knives were my nature. Death and courage were my meat and drink. When Aggie warned us the mauler was sick and there would be fewer calves for the following years, none of us listened. It was to be my first cull. I wanted their blood. It was my nature. We would not take less of the Morlow just because an old woman told us to. She came to the beach after the Morlow slaughter, her hair wild, eyes burning with fury, raged and shouted like a woman out of her mind. As Otsul marked me with oil and blood, I did not mourn my mother leaving. I was young and foolish, and the sight of her ashamed me. But of course, I did not see.
Aggie.
What?
She was alone, and I would bring her food sometimes, samphire and sea urchins. We would sing together, make tea together. We became her family. The dry folk left her alone. She had a companion for a few seasons, a hind, who came down from the mountain and slept at her fire. And one night we all felt it. Those of us in the water and those above. The island waking. I found Aggie awake, tending her fire, unsleeping, unresting, staring into her mirror. She told me she'd seen the island sinking into orange fire. Aggie went to the shore and blew the sinistral shell, calling our people up from the water. Aggie sang for them, the oldest song, and we spoke for some time. As the dawn approached, Aggie left the beach to return to her people, to tell them what must be done.
Such a...
We heard the shell and knew Aggie had returned. Ibni was the leader then. It had taken many seasons, more than we would have liked. Some of the younger ones didn't know Aggie and didn't want to hear her, called her a moon-shotten crone. But Ibni looked in her mother's face, but Aggie brought us the answer. She would give herself to the island. Ibni's voice shook. Surely a deer or a goat would be enough. I offered my blade, but Aggie turned me away. She took her knife that had cut her own cord the night the volcano last erupted and wrapped Ibni's fingers tight around the bone hilt. Aggie embraced her daughter. Ibni whispered something, but I could not catch the words. Both women's faces shone with tears. Aggie sat on the ceremonial stone, the tears streaming now from all of us. Aggie delivered her final message. She told us her body must not be burned or given to the sea, but laying in the earth of the island beneath the mountain. Ibni was shaking, and then I realized as Aggie took Ibni's hand and guided the knife to her side, we saw the fish folk rising from the sea, hundreds of them, so many. I had no idea there were so many. Aggie was quiet the whole time, but Ibni cried out, a sound of longing and hurting from her heart like I had never heard. Then she fell silent, and as Aggie wept then, in sorrow and relief. Then the fish folk were among us, countless, numberless. One Ibni and the fish folk took Aggie up onto the mountain. They laid her in the peat alongside the knife and all the things she would need on. Ibni watched over Aggie for days afterwards. Before she was covered, she placed a sacred carved stone, Aggie's beloved hair, inside her mother's mouth to guide her and help her keep the mountain still.
Hey, Sparky, it feels a bit... disrespectful.
You... Okay, Morris. I'll level with you. We absolutely didn't need to find Aggie's mementos in order for me to sniff her out. She's here, waiting for you.
But...
Aggie, you are very welcome.
Yeah.
So I'll sing you a song of the Queen of the Sea. Of when I first met her and when she...
Only one more riddle to... One that... Quiet, dog. And
Oh,
Eat it.
wow.
I'm so... I walk when I play and...
More
Hey, Aggie.
You...
of come.
The one part of Shelmerston that looks just the same as the first day I saw it. I suppose it always will.
I love this beach. It's always been my favourite beach. I'm gonna go run.
Aggie, look at Sparky. She's shining.
That's the hope and the joy shining out of her.
That's it, isn't it? The point of all of this.
It is hope, home. This island, it chose the two of you just as it chose me.
And where will you be heading now? Heaven or something?
Heaven, what's that?
Well, I don't quite know how to explain it. But to me, it would be an awful lot like this beach.
I don't know where I'm going, but I'm hoping to see Ibni, my daughter. It's been a very long time, but I remember her. We never forget the ones we love, do we, Morris?
No, I don't suppose we do.
I think she wants something, Morris.
Huh. Would you look at that? I just found a tennis ball in my pocket. Here you are, girl.